The Chronicles of Duke Xantix, Black Mesa, and MWARF-LIFE. Follow me, buddy dude, and Duke Xantix to the house of Black Mesa Research Facility in this first part. Welcome to Black Mesa. That's a lot of fun coming about. Well, buddy dude, don't lie to the audience. Fun, it won't be the point of that first video, but regardless, it's gonna be alright. What's up, beautiful folks? This is your friend, Duke Xantix, and buddy dude! Oh my god, are you serious? Can you really do something like that? What do you mean? That's quite a fun introduction, and I wanted to make it really memorable and, you know, my signature. Yeah, well, we all know your signature, buddy dude, and it's always like you're making funny jokes and stuff. So, welcome to Black Mesa. Black Mesa. The name of the game itself. The name of the game itself. Yeah, you got trouble speaking. Please, okay, don't do anything like that. Anyway, the Black Mesa game is a remake of the classic 1998 Half-Life game made by Valve. So, I won't go through much over the details of the game and stuff, but because the whole point here is for you to explore it along with us. There are a lot of changes. I mean, some changes, some stuff that has been added to the remake. Like, for example, this control room. Okay, this control room has been added to the remake, and it doesn't appear to the classic 1998. So, this is the Black Mesa Research Facility. Yeah, okay. So you will see that a lot of people are respecting you, blah 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 blah. You are actually Gordon Freeman, a scientist from the MIT, and blah 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 blah. So anyway, so this way, well, obviously that won't be the right way right now. But this guy, the G-Man, is actually quite a mystery. A lot of mystery. Even in Half-Life number 2 is a bloody mystery. Yeah. So that would be that. This is where we gonna go later on. Obviously. Yeah. So this is an area where we have to go later on in the game. But yeah. So obviously they're closing the blinds because you don't want to know or hear what the hell is happening. Anyway, so while you can visit as you at your leisure, the Black Mesa facility and stuff and blah 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 blah. One point to note is in a 1998 game, you won't see any woman scientist. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how or how come. But no. So this is actually one detail that I figured out in that remake. So I know that area you can't go through right now. Yeah, that's right, buddy dude. You can't go through because you need to get your hazard suit. Do you mean the orange suit? Yeah, the orange suit. That is the trademark of Gordon Freeman and Half-Life game as well. So, in here you've got the cafeteria, and you can do one funny stuff, and also unlock an achievement that I've already unlocked. So, what you can do is that, and you're gonna earn an achievement by doing that. So, oh, that's kind of funny. Yeah, well, that's indeed, well, yeah, okay, funny, but whatever. Look at that. That's the Black Mesa particle accelerators. Yeah, it obviously reminds me a little like Duke Nukem Forever, what we can see in Duke Nukem Forever. Oh yeah, I really love Duke Nukem. It reminds me a lot of memorable souvenirs. Yeah, so am I, and to be honest, I think that Duke Nukem is going to be part of another show. But, well, anyway, not to be spoiled. Okay, So, through that door, the restrooms. This is where we get our orange suit, the hazard suit, and in here, well, the toilets, alright, but look at this fella. This is why you can also unlock another easy done achievement, because the guy need his toilet roll. What a thing! That reminds me something like. Do you remember the guy that? Do you remember the guy last time that I told you about? I thought it was. Is that an office? No, nobody do. That's not an office. That's a restroom. Okay. Well, that reminds me something. Well, the guy that I knocked at the door, and I didn't even know if he. I mean, I recommended him to wipe himself really clean after he found himself laughing. Yeah. Well, okay. I don't want to remember any of that. What do you mean? Anyway, so we gave the guy the toilet paper, the mighty toilet paper. Now he's gonna wipe himself clean. Really good. And this is where we get our orange suit, hazard suit, because without that, we can't progress further. Oh yeah, that's a nice looking hazard suit. I would love to have one myself. But what? You can't even fit in here. Why do you say that? Do you assume that I'm too fat? No, you are just too chunky. You too big boned. Okay. So yeah, the HEV chargers are like you. Yeah, well, obviously you are recharging your shield. Your shield are the sorry, the small icon, so red icon that you can see displaying the numbers 15 at the bottom right, left, no right, left. Okay, left. Sorry, I've got dyslexia. Anyway, so yeah, that's your shield. And if you go through your locker, you get, well, obviously, well, yeah, Gordon Freeman just recently got a kid. I mean, I don't know if that's really accurate because we never get to meet his wife and family. But whatever. Well, apparently the security guard at the beginning told us that he used to have the ponytail before he get to the facility. Yeah, well, that's actually something true, yeah. Gordon Freeman used to have, like, all those nerdy scientists, ponytail, but regardless. Like you do. I know I do have a ponytail, but there's no way to mention that right now. There's no point for it. So anyway, so we have now that we have that we got our hazard suit, we have to get to some elevators. Yeah, there's always a ladder on the side because you will figure it out that later on in the game you will need to climb a lot of ladders and to avoid a lot of lifts. Yeah, I remember that. That's quite funny, and sometimes you can even have traps along the way when you climb the ladder. Yeah, that's for sure. But well, anyway, so. This is the underground complex where there's going to be the testing area. Level 3 clearance, alright. So just a few words about the remake. They actually level designed more areas in a more detailed aspect, and I really appreciate the addition to that. Obviously, I invite you to, for those who don't know Half-Life, the game, I invite you to explore it as the classic one that he was back in 1998. And then once you explore the game, you will. I also invite you to do the remake and figure out, a few differences, but they are still there. Few differences, but welcoming additions. I really appreciate that. Dr. Kleiner, here we go. Oh, that's the guy from Half-Life 2. Yeah. That's the guy from Half-Life 2. His younger self, obviously. But still, Dr. Kleiner. We can recognize his voice and his glasses and his face, with less gray hair, obviously. So Dr. Kleiner is supposed to be really important in the whole Half-Life background story, but leave that for later on. He's mentioning Eli Vance. Yeah, Eli Vance. Yeah, Eli Vance. What? The other scientist. Yeah, exactly. Eli Vance, the father of Alex Vance, for those who played Half-Life 2 or Half-Life Alex. He's the father of Alex. And in the remake, I really was thrilled to get those two protagonists. The way that we are remembering them in Half-Life number 2. Because if I remember, in 1998, they obviously don't appear like that. I know that there's, I mean, not to point out the color of their skins, but in the classic game there was white skin scientist and a black and a brown skin scientist. So in the really younger versions of themselves, so we could have we could guess that they were Dr. Kleiner and Eli Vance, even though I don't think that they were. I don't remember if they were introduced as their names. So anyway, sorry about that. Oh my god. So this is where things are gonna go down in a little bit of time. Hello, sir. How are you? Yeah, enjoying your coffee? Yeah, I wish I could get one myself now. Oh my god. Sorry about that. My throat is itching. Oh my god. It's really bad. Do you find that funny? No. Don't make fun of people in, that having some issues, okay? Sorry. Sorry, mate. Yeah, that's alright. So, here we are. The airlock of where things are gonna go down. There's no need to spoil much, mate. Well, I won't be spoiling much. But still. Hey, can we use those weird devices? No, we can't, because this is retinal access only, and they are only programmed to recognize all the scientists, not you. But you are a scientist. Well, yeah, Gordon Freeman is a scientist, but I don't know. They just made it the game that way. All right. Okay, well, don't get upset, mate. I was just making a point. Yeah, well. So, what's gonna happen is blah 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 blah. The scientists are gonna talk to you. They're gonna tell you to climb the ladder over there. Make sure to climb it safely. Well, yeah, in that game, because it's scripted, you can. There's no way you can miss a step, buddy dude. Come on. So here, that green button gonna have to be pressed on by your lovely hands in an orange suit. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Yeah. So pressing that button, that's gonna light up a few bunches and starting to for this big device to rotate like crazy. So. Oh, that was the chair. Let me sit down on it because I want to. No. Can I sit down? Come on. Can we sit down? No, we can just step on it. Well, that's fine. Thanks to damn physics. Oh, that's pretty impressive, mate. All those lights around looks like a Christmas tree. No. That doesn't look like a Christmas tree. Not at all. So there's gonna be a sample here that we have to push in that light. And so far, we don't even know that's a teleporting device. But well, that's just pure speculation at this point of the game. Come on, hurry up, lads. Can I grab myself a coffee in the meantime? Don't you wanna get a beer instead? At this time of hour, I avoid alcohol. Right in the morning. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. So, here we go. The sample is gonna come. Come on. Move further. Come on, fast. It's not as fast as you, mate. Yeah, well, that's for sure. Yeah, okay, well, insert that. Here we go. What did you do, Mike? What did you do, mate? You screw things up. Yeah, well, I was just doing what they were telling me to do. Oh, well, that's great. They can't even shut down the whole thing. Yeah, that's some pretty messed up calculations, right? Look at that. Ah, those green knights. What was that? Yeah, aliens, mate. Oh my god, they're disappearing all over. Yeah, that's for sure. So obviously, we are now figuring out this is a teleporting device. And to be honest, back in 1998, I didn't know even I didn't know anything about that. You know, I was like, hey, okay, I'm gonna explore some words, but I never get to put a name on teleporting device because at the time I was young and stupid and oh my god, who's that? Ah, you've been attacked by giant jellyfishes. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, vortigons. Yeah, they don't really look like the ones that you may remember at first. Yeah, well, obviously they are the same models. They are the same Vortigons as Half-Life number 2. But anyway, so unforeseen consequences. That's for sure. And so obviously, folks, for this first video, without showing you too much already. Don't you tell me that it's already finished? Yeah, it has to end at some point, you know, the first video for now. Because I wanted to, you know, to make it in parts, alright? Okay, well, if you say so. But I never get to say much. What does... look, I promise you, in the next videos, you'll get to say much more. So, folks, hope you liked the video. And I thank you so much for watching. And as usual, I wish you to stay well and stay tuned for the next video of The Chronicles of Duke Black Mesa and MWARF-LIFE. Yeah, that's right. Episode number 2 is gonna come soon. So stay tuned, folks, and stay well. Right on, mates. Bye-bye now.